Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you are new, my name is Erica and you will find everything about nails here on my channel. If you are already subscribed, thank you so very much for coming back. So today I have a new dip powder company that I wanted to try, and it is Everly's Nails. And these are the 4 colors that I purchased. The first one is Aurora, and the second one is Red Cliff, Crestone, and Maroon Bells. So you will have to excuse the nature of my swatching. I'm really not a swatch person at all. The only reason I did this was just to show you guys the colors. So all of these were dipped 3 times with dip liquids, and then they were topped off with a gel polish top coat. So I was introduced to this company by 2 ladies that also have YouTube channels, Girly Nails 66 and then Fragilicious Nails by Jess. I hope I pronounced that right. But they both had tried her as well, and they both had nothing but kind and good words to say about her company. And they also had said that she was just starting out. She just opened her custom dip business. They talked about how she was in the military before and all this good stuff, and I was like, yeah, I have to try it too. So I made my first purchase, and the shipment came super fast. She even gave me a freebie, which was Red Cliff. That was my freebie. And the other 3 were the ones that I had actually purchased. Okay, so now that you've seen the color of the swatches, I just want to show you the powders really quick. This one is Maroon Bells. It's a very chunky foil dip, which is so fun. I decided to work with that today. And then Crestone is this gorgeous orange with iridescent glitters. It also has fall leaves down in there as well. And this one is also another gorgeous one. I kind of wrestled back and forth between using that one and Maroon Bells. And then this one is Red Cliff. It is a dark pink, which is another beautiful color. And then last but not least, Aurora. It is a nude pink color. It is a really pretty nude color. And as you can see here, her powders is super smooth. I loved working with these. Okay, so now let's get into the application. Okay, so I decided to use Maroon Bells. I was really excited to get into some foil dips. I just wanted to show you all the different foils that was in this. It was actually like different colors of gold and a copper tone, and I thought they were just really pretty. So I worked with this one, and then I also worked with Aurora as well. Okay, so I decided to work with gel top coat and base coat, which most of you may know, me and dip liquids do not get along well at all. I can use them to swatch, but as far as wearing them, no, it doesn't work out for me. So I'm using Model 1s, which works really well if you're doing this for a dip method. And as you can see here, I'm just kind of laying my finger flat down into my cupcake liner. This really works well with foil dips. You can also take your finger like I am and just kind of press the foils down into your base coat to lay them flat. You can do it that way, or you can take a plastic baggie and put that on your finger to do it, or you can get a glitter press from the nail prop shop. They have one that is kind of curved that you can just kind of lay on your finger. And I've also seen a few girls that will actually take their foil dips like this, and they'll move all the foils out of the way, and they will actually dip their nails into the color first, and then the very last layer they do, they'll dip that into the foils. So that probably helps too, as far as, you know, chunkiness and things like that goes, as far as your application. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I could have got away with 1 coat on these. I decided to do 3, just so that I had the sturdiness and things like that on my nail, because I didn't want them to break, but I could have got away with 1 coat. So on my ring finger, I'm using Aurora, and I'm using the pour over method because I am using gels. So the pour over method helps as far as wrinkling and things like that. So far, I'm really impressed by these powders. I don't know if you could tell when I was pouring it over on my ring finger. These were like silk going over my fingernails. It just felt so smooth. There was no chunkiness or anything like that. I'm really happy that I was introduced to this company, because I have found through my first purchase that I really do love her powders, and I'm excited for other colors and things that she has to come out on her channel. I'm hoping that she has some cool Halloween colors come out. I'm so excited for Halloween and doing different Halloween manis. So be prepared for that in October, because I can already tell that I'm going to have a ton of Halloween manis on my channel next month. So just kind of to update you on the videos that is coming up on my channel, I have some Rosalind dip powders to review. They sent me over a kit to use and kind of review on my channel. Rosalind was the very first company that I had used when I first started dipping my nails back about 2 years ago. So I was kind of excited for them to reach out to me. So that is coming up in this week, and I've also been experimenting with making my own dip powders. I ordered some pigments and things like that, and I've got some of these really cool flakies that I'm going to make some dip with, and I'm very excited for that, and I will be showing you those. So that will be coming up in the next few days, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and make sure that you are, and don't forget to push the little notification bell. That way you get notified when I upload next, that way you don't miss anything. Alright, so this is my last dip. And as you can see, the foils that are chunky, all you need to do is just kind of press those down and lay them flat, and you're ready to go. I really loved working with these foils. They weren't stiff, they were really flimsy, which is a good thing because you don't want them to be so chunky that you have lumps and bumps. So you guys let me know what you think, but I really loved how this turned out. It turned out really, really well, I think. So I'm going to let you all watch for a second, and then I will catch you at the end. Don't go anywhere. So this is everything with 2 layers of dip. I'm surprised at how smooth this application was, but I am going to go ahead and clear cap. I have me a secret clear acrylic to the left of me. That's what I'm going to use to encapsulate with. It's just in a smaller container. It makes it easier to dip into. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will meet you at the end. As I'm clear capping, if you see my brush here kind of go back and forth, I'm just kind of working it down into the layers. That way it gets really good coverage. Alright, so my hands are washed, and this is the end result. I did absolutely no filing, none whatsoever to these. I didn't need to. There was no bumps, no lumps, nothing to make smooth. It was already smooth to begin with. So I'm going in with my top coat of Model 1s, and I will do that, and then I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds, and we will be done with this mani. I think this was one of the fastest manis that I have done in a long time, you guys. So we are at the end of this video. Thank you so very much for joining me today and hanging out with me. I hope you give me a thumbs up on the way out, and I hope you're subscribed. and I shall see you in my next upcoming videos. I hope everyone is staying safe and having a great day. Bye.